They must go, and you must replace them with South Africans. Even if it means the CEOs has to go so we can put CEOs that love South Africans. Nothing occupies my mind for the next 3 weeks like the foreigners working in your department. I want them out. I said it. I want them out. Get them out before I get you out. South Africa's got the highest unemployment rate. Children, adults are committing suicide because they can't get jobs. And hear me very nicely. They can't get jobs. The biggest crisis facing our country is unemployment. Unemployment has the potential of causing massive riots in this country. Then some of you sitting here has the audacity to hire foreigners instead of South Africans. I don't care how you used to do it, but for as long as I am the minister, there will be no foreigner that will work in an entity while a South African can do the same thing. I want you to know this year, I'm busy with it. Some of you that want to defend that will be fired. Because none of you sitting here would have had a job today if people were having the same backward thinking that some of you are displaying when it comes to local labor. Nobody in this room, I check your CVs, has a special skill. Not one. Not one of us in this room has a special skill that you can't find in this country. Not one person in this room. But you have a job. Now imagine if somebody has given your job to a foreigner. There's no foreigner that will work in the Department of Sport, Arts and Culture that does not have a special skill. Not one. So if you have foreigners, I mean, there's entities. A PA, a handyman, a driver. I expect the CEOs, I expect the board chairpersons and the whole board to take action within 2 weeks after receiving my letter tomorrow. You take action. What is action? They must go, and you must replace them with South Africans. It is not xenophobic. You are not a chairperson in Zimbabwe. You are not a chairperson in Angola. You can go to all those entities in Zimbabwe and Angola and tell me if you can find a South African. We must leave this self-hate of our people. Nothing that you can say to me will explain to me the rationale or the justification to have foreigners without a special skill. If we're doing something in the, let's say, astronaut, I think that's a special skill to be an astronaut. I could understand that. But we are not NASA here. We are DSEC. So go and get your house in order because the storm is coming. I'm going to be relentless. Even if it means the CEOs has to go so we can put CEOs that love South Africans. Nothing occupies my mind for the next 3 weeks like the foreigners working in your department. I want them out. I said it. I want them out. Get them out before I get you out. It's gonna happen. I've set myself 5 weeks, I'm 2 weeks in. In 5 weeks, we shall give those jobs because some of you have forgotten how it feels not to have a job. Some of you don't know that people are getting depression because they can't find a job. South Africans are sitting outside praying for a job. I got a message from a gentleman yesterday that said to me, Minister, in fact, I want to read the message. Send it to the office, and the office sent it to me. This is what a South African is saying. And I was seized the whole night thinking about this message. This is what the person says. His name is Gaugelo. He says, good evening, Minister Mckenzie. Thank you for doing this. I believe this PA lady, Portia, was appointed in my place. I went to the interview in 2021, and everyone seemed happy with me. It was my best interview. Thereafter, they ghosted me. No regret, nothing. No letter. This after I attended 3 phases of the interview. I was shattered and still question myself about what could have happened. What did I do wrong? This audit you are busy with, Minister Mckenzie, would be closure for me. I promise you that some of you that hires foreigners will be gone in 4 weeks. I promise you that. Because South Africans are jobless. And if I'm been given a choice to not go after this audit or lose my job, I will resign. Because I know the pain of not having a job. You should start applying for jobs in Zimbabwe and Angola and see how does these people feel that are South Africans. I hope I'm very, very clear on this issue. Tomorrow you will receive a letter including your entity of the blind. There's illegal foreigners there. It can't be. It will never be. It stops today. Most of your entities sitting here, go and fix that thing, because I'm coming for you if you don't fix it. We put South Africans first, because Peace Mabe and Gayton Mckenzie has been put here by South Africans. And I will serve the interests of South Africans, and she will serve the interests of South Africans before we serve the interests of anybody else. I hope that's very clear.